Are you turning your following and personal brand into a profitable business? Or will you become like many modern digital influencers that are simply destined to go broke? The good news is, your future can be shaped by smart decisions, and you can avoid the big mistakes many influencers are making right now. Hi, I'm Voltaire Papistan, and I want to talk to you about what it takes to become a profitable influencer. Now, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content I release. In my agency, Kaizen Sigma, I work with all kinds of social media influencers, professionals, everyday people who are focused on growing their personal brands to profitability. All influencers want to take their unique brands and leverage them into a thriving online business. But like every business, there's a chance of going bust. Unfortunately, many influencers fall into one of three very common pitfalls. Today, I want to talk to you about those pitfalls. So stick around until the end, and I will show you how you can avoid going broke as an influencer. Now, you've seen those influencers who are handing out the Benjamins on camera, but they dodge the restaurant check in their off-screen life. Yeah, don't be those fake influencers. Being a profitable influencer isn't about looking like you're rich or having awesome experiences. It's about being authentic. Being authentic will not only create a more solid story, but it will boost your brand because it's true. Being an amplified version of yourself on camera is fine, but being someone completely different, especially if you're developing your personal brand, won't be as effective. Now, what are three terrible pitfalls that are keeping certain influencers from making money? The first pitfall I see many social media influencers falling into is failing to diversify their content. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say there is one topic that you love to talk about. You get on social media, you start talking about that one thing that you love. You create images and videos every day discussing that topic. Now, as a result, you start to draw a following, other people that love the same topic you love. That sounds great, right? However, what happens when you've been talking about that topic for not just weeks, not just months, but for years? Would you eventually get tired of always talking about the same topic over and over again? Could you run out of things to say? Could you experience burnout? Many very popular influencers have gone through this. Burnout is very real, and many influencers are hit by it just when their brand is taken off. And this is often because they just get tired of talking about the same things all the time. No artist wants to be a one-hit wonder. I mean, there's more to you than just that one thing. So you have to talk about more than one topic. Now, I know you have plenty of interest outside of the one thing that you talk about. Start talking about those too. And even if you just use it as a break from the usual, it'll keep you from burning out. Unless you talk about something that's political or anti your brand, something super sensitive. You're not going to destroy your audience by talking about other things. And who knows, you might stumble on something that gets you a lot of attention you didn't expect. Could you diversify your personal brand over time, including more of those topics? Could that help you create a more unique and long-lasting personal brand? Absolutely. Another huge pitfall many influencers fall into is failing to have a business plan. After all, what good is having a large following if you can't make some money while you're doing it? You know the saying, failing to plan is planning to fail? Yeah. Business plans and sales funnels don't have to be amazingly elaborate. They are simply a roadmap that takes you from a hobby into a business. They're step-by-step plans for turning that passion of yours into money. Now, you can watch more of my videos, you can do some reading online, you can get all the information you need to make a killer business plan in no time. For instance, you need to think about creating assets that you can sell. This might be an ebook or a collection of ebooks, t-shirts, merchandise, a video course, or even consulting or coaching services. If you have an audience, it's time to think about things that you can do for yourself to earn money rather than things that are dependent on social media noticing facing you. Now, the tides of social media marketing could shift under your feet and branded deals could go away overnight. But if you have a reliable business plan that includes multiple forms of assets and multiple forms of monetization, your business will be much more stable in the years to come. Now, the final pitfall I really want you to avoid is this: failure to diversify your channels. Now, many social media influencers find huge success in one particular platform. Now, for some, that might be Instagram. For others, it might be Snapchat, YouTube, or any one of the dozen or so other social media platforms we have today. But we all know that with little to no notice, one leading platform could be replaced by another, or have their algorithm change just enough that it might as well be a new platform. And how many influencers depended upon Twitter and Facebook to build their businesses and were reluctant to expand to Instagram and Snapchat and are now scraping the bottom of their bank account as a result? Too many to count, right? Diversify your channels early. Expand your content to new platforms as they rise. Let yourself experiment with the smaller social media networks to see if you can gain traction on them early before they become the next big thing. If you do so, you will learn valuable lessons as an influencer, and lessons that will help you attract a larger following on any platform. You'll be positioning yourself to encounter success for years to come, no matter which new social media platform becomes the next king of the hill. Diversify early and allow your personal brand to spread across any channels it encounters. You can still devote most of your attention to one or two, but even a small presence on other channels will start to attract interest. As things change over time, you might see that traffic on another channel is rising. You can capitalize on that early and stay relevant no matter where your audience goes. Every day, more and more influencers are coming into hard times because they fall into one of these three pitfalls I just described. But I got good news for you. You can avoid all these pitfalls by taking the time to apply the lessons I discussed just now. As long as you make a viable business plan and diversify both your content and the platforms you use, you'll be able to create a stable business out of your social media efforts. And of course, don't forget, subscribe to this channel if you would like to hear more cutting-edge advice from digital agencies, social marketing for businesses, and modern social media influencers. If you want personalized advice for your brand, look at the description and click on the Kaizen Sigma link to learn more about my company and how it can help you make your brand profitable. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon.